I would like to annex Eastern Ukraine, and then we stop the war, have the ceasefires, because Russia have not too much energy to consume in the Ukraine wars.
But that's how it
In that
starts.
times,
You take the first part,
yeah,
and then you move on. Do you think to take the rest of it?
See, but there's not really strong evidence to show that Russia is expansionist. I think Russia is not an expansionist regime. They don't want to keep marching through new lands and conquering people. They just want to protect what they feel is naturally theirs. I'm not justifying. I'm not trying to support Putin. He's no better than Trump in my view.
But you make excuses for him.
But well, no, I'm just trying to sort of understand where their military strategies and national interests are, and it seems to me that Putin will want to consolidate Russian-speaking lands, and that seems to be very popular with the Russian people as well. But
yes.
and in those parts of the world where that's the case. So, but I don't see much evidence of them trying to retake Ukraine as part of the bigger Russia.
I think the dream of the Putin is a restore the Soviet Union.
Right. I mean,
The
maybe.
Putin wants to revive and restore the Soviet Union's territory. So Ukraine was the most important part of the Ukraine, the Soviet Union. So Ukraine have a lot of the industry base, have a lot very good farming and arable landing, agriculture industries. So Ukraine previously is the heart of the Soviet Union in Europe. So Putin would want to restore the Soviet Union. The first step for the Russia is to occupy the whole Ukraine first, and combine Russia's resources and the Ukraine resources. Yeah, that's okay too right. But combine the Russia's resources and the Ukraine resources together. So this is the first time the Russia, the Putin 20 years before he take the power first time, he said, give me 20 years, I give you a powerful Russia. And so that's why Putin prepared 20 years for occupy whole Ukraine. And the second times, the next step is occupy Ukraine and occupy Poland. So Russia,
Poland now. It's Poland. They want to take Poland now.
But you know,
How many countries does Russia want to take?
no one cares. No one think about their territory is too small. It's especially Russia. Russia spirit, Russia national foundations is based on the Mongol Empire. Do you know how big of the Mongol Empire? So Russia was based on the spirit of the Mongol Empire to set up
Russia
its,
was or the Soviets were?
Mongol Empire, even Russia.
Russia
yeah.
was based on the Mongol Empire.
Yeah, no, Russia's thinking, they are founding the national thinking is based on the Mongol Empire.
Where's the evidence for that?
I have to write a book about these stories. I read about the Russia's histories. It's the past 1,000 years. These I talk about the Russia's histories. The Russia's histories is Russia think about they under the Mongol Empire for the 400 years, the 300 years, the take control by the Mongol Empire, and they absorb the thinking and they understand the Eurasia was the whole continent, and Eurasia should be one big empire. So Russia succeed the thinking of the Mongol Empire, and they want to set up the Eurasia Empire. So that's why Russia is the 17 or 18th centuries, they occupy whole Siberia.
But see, what I mean, I don't know. I mean, because if they just want to have one unified empire, why don't they just concede to China and let China be the whole Mongol empire?
You
I
know
mean,
that
it's-
previous is Siberia. Part of Siberia is part of China. So that is China and Russia have the wars in 18th century.
yes.
They fight each other in the north part of the Asia, and most of the Siberia was occupied by Russia. So that's why China and Russia they have the big competition.
There's obviously, neighbourly rivalry, of course. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
So
But-
besides the Putin,
But you said Russia are going to attack Poland
yeah,
next. When?
if Russia occupy the Ukraine, the next one should be the Poland.
And then what? And
And
who's after that?
Whole Eastern Europe.
This is the Putler argument. That it's saying that Putin is Hitler. But I don't buy it. I just don't buy it. There's no evidence for it, really.
Because
There's
you
a
know
kind
that-
of a sort of idea of a psyche, a Russian psyche, but I don't see that. They're not viable ideas. And I don't see that.
I've been in Russia a lot of the places, over 70 cities. But most of the Russia territory in Asia. But most of the advantage, most of the industry, most of the population still in the Europe. So Russia think them is a Europe countries, it's not Asia countries.
Yes,
So
I
most
think
of
that
them-
Russia wants to be European.
European countries.
Yes, it's always
But
been wanted
Russia
since the
would like,
Tsars.
yeah, Russia would like the Napoleons to occupy whole Ukraine. Russia want dominance. The Europe is not Asia. Russia want dominates the Europe. They want dominate Europe. They want compete with France, compete with German, even
England.
compete with the UK was island, so that's no problem. But they want compete and dominate France and German. So Russia, that's Russia the dreams. That's Russia want to become the dominant of whole Europe. It's not for that is a part of Europe, big parts of Asia. A big part of Asia is a human-free area. Few peoples over there, very few peoples over there.
I mean, a few years ago, I would have agreed with that analysis, and I'd have debated about the nuances of that. But with everything that's become clear to us since 2020, and the idea of a new world order, and the World Economic Forum, and Putin being a close personal friend of Henry Kissinger
Klaus Schwab.
Okay.
and
yeah.
Klaus Schwab, I just certainly there are tensions there, but it seems to me that there's far more. They're on board with this kind of oligarchy, anti-human agenda. They did the vaccines in Russia. They had their own Sputnik vaccine. They're looking to impose all those sorts of same restrictions, digital ID, digital currencies, and all the rest of it. Even though they've got the BRICS, they're still looking, as far as I understand, to implement these types of social human control. I don't see how this show of fighting for territory left and right is the main thing. I think it's mainly an act. Do you not see there's an anti-human agenda which is overarching all of those?
There is a two concept. From the UK and United States, they don't care about the territory. They care about the sphere of the influence. But in the traditionally, the Euro-Asia countries, they care about the territory, especially like China, like North Korea, like Iran, like Russia, because they are not ocean countries. Most of the ocean countries, they don't care about the territory. They care about how many powers I can project to that island, that continent. So that's why UK can occupy the North American, like American and Canada. They can occupy the Australia. They can occupy the New Zealand. They can occupy the South Africa. That is a totally different concept of the different countries. There's ocean countries.
But
don't have
Putin's
the
got bad ideas. He's got
concept.
bad ideas,
They
Putin.
don't have the concept of
He's
the
got bad
territory.
ideas, Putin.
They have the what's the power projection capabilities. Capacity was to occupy the areas. Even you are my enemies, I can destroy you totally. But I don't occupy your area. But in Eurasia, traditionally, the countries, they very care about the territory. The territory means that's my the sphere of my influence. The first one is the population, and the area, and the resources. So this is the two land country and ocean countries, different concept. You are talking about that is the ocean countries, they don't care about the territory. That's right. Because whatever they want, they will take. They want the market, they will occupy that market. They use their commercial channels to occupy the market. They want the resources, they will take the resources from the Australia, from the Canada, from China. So they don't care about the territory. They care about the channel. The channel. What's the channel? Ocean shipment channels.
Trade.
The trade channels. This is very important. This ocean countries thinking. But most of the land countries, they focus on the land. Because the land is...
Genghis Khan established a lot of these trade routes as safe.
Yeah.
Genghis Khan he was the first person to establish paper money, really, and diplomatic immunity and a postal service. Genghis Khan was pretty fucking extraordinary. But the West took all those ideas from the Mongol Empire.
Yeah, so, from the Mongol Empire, Russia's empire spirit was rooted in the Mongol Empire. Especially at the beginning of the Russia Empire, they want to revive and restore Mongol Empire. They want to set up a huge empire, occupy whole Euro-Asia continent. That's why Russia's territory growing bigger and bigger, become the largest country of the world. That's why. So even until today, the Russian people never forgot their dreams, never forgot to revive the Soviet Union and Mongol Empire. Especially the Soviet Union already achieved the similar territory with the Mongol Empire. Almost similar.
That was.
Yeah.